but it's something that is very much a part of who I am. They posted a quote on my wall, and this is kind of a part of my brand. Anxiety isn't weakness. Living with anxiety, turning up, and doing stuff with anxiety takes a strength most will never know. So true, and I needed that quote, so that was actually from one of my customers. Okay. My name is Chelsea Boyd, and I am a Black Status presenter. And I want to know how many of you in this room struggle with anxiety, because I'm pretty sure everybody's hands are probably up. If your hands aren't up, you're probably lying, because at some point in time, everybody has had a panic attack or anxiety, and this is something that I have personally struggled with my entire, most of my life. Okay. So, I don't know if you guys can read this or not. Can you guys read that?
Pretty much, but maybe read it to us.
Okay, so I wasn't planning on reading myself.
Oh, then don't.
No, that's okay. If there is literally a quote that sums up my life, this is it. And my journey with Unique, this is it. It says, the way I see it, our natural human instinct is to fight or flee that which we perceive to be dangerous. Although this mechanism evolved to protect us, it severs at the single greatest limiting process to our growth. To put this process in perspective and to not let it rule my life, expect the unexpected. Make unfamiliar familiar. Make the unknown known. Make the uncomfortable comfortable. Believe the unbelievable. Okay. So this is the part that's kind of hard for me. So I'm going to hold my paper and shake a lot, but here we go. All right, my story. I'm a registered nurse. I've been a nurse for about 6 years. I still currently work full-time. I am a boy mom of my baby boy, Cole Michael. He's my entire world. I am a wife. I'm a dog mom of 2 ornery but super lovable and fluffy golden doodles. And I'm a Black Status presenter with Unique and leader of Team Confidential's hashtag Confidential. Shout out to all y'all back there. All right, and I'm here to tell you that if I can do it, Jesus Pete, so can you. I can't stress that enough. I can do this business, so can you. There's literally nothing stopping you except for yourself.
I'm good.
It's okay. That's fine.
Oh, I thought I was good. Okay.
My journey. Okay, so I want to talk to you guys a little bit about my journey. I joined in April of 2015, and Jen Harris and I started, I think, a couple weeks between each other. But to me, she was an expert in this business because she was my sponsor. When I signed up, I had no idea how, when she joined. I only knew that as I started to get to know her a little bit. And we were running buddies from day one in our business. So we learned how to do this business together, and we ran to the top together. In February of 2017, Team Confidential hit Black Status, and I was currently pregnant with my son, Cole, so I was physically and emotionally drained, but we did it, and it was one of the most amazing experiences of my entire life. After 3 days of labor, I had my first baby boy, Cole. And I did not know how much that I could love another human being until that very moment that he was placed into my arms. Which is why I feel like this is a great time to go into the unfortunate next couple months of my life. I want to talk about postpartum depression. If you saw me last year speak at a joint training with Jen, I can't even look at pictures from that day because I was just not myself. Purely not myself. I had a really hard time, and I was struggling a lot to balance my life currently with having a baby. I was so used to being a rock star, being independent, being able to go live whenever I wanted, being able to pour into my business whenever I wanted, being able to pour into my patients whenever I needed to. I didn't know how to separate being a mom to being who I used to be. And if I'm being completely honest, I missed my life before having a baby. Like, I feel like a horrible person saying that out loud. But I missed my life before having a baby. I missed that person. And I struggled every single day with showing up in my life in general. And at Black Status, I almost quit this business because it just became so overwhelming for me. And my depression was eating at me that this was the most easy thing to get rid of in my, that I didn't have to worry about anymore. This was something that I could have chosen easily to put down and walk away from. And for people that know me, know that that would have gone against literally everything about who I am as a person. I don't quit. I do not quit. If things get tough in your life, you find another way around it. You find a reason to keep going. You get up every single day and you work hard, but you do not quit. Do not quit. Honestly, this past year, I lost a lot of respect from my team, and I'm allowing myself that. I am allowing myself that because you know that saying that you cannot fill a cup if yours isn't full? That's where I was in my business. How can I pour into these girls if I have nothing to give to myself? Self-love is so important in this business, and you have to learn how to love yourself and take care of yourself first before you can help those on your team be successful and take care of themselves. So previous to this whole experience, I grew up with generalized anxiety disorder. So I found out when I was in 8th grade. I remember having my mom hold her hand on my chest till I fell asleep because I was afraid in 8th grade that I was going to stop breathing. And I thought that if my mom held her hand on my chest, that she might feel that I'm not breathing and be able to do something. Like, can you wrap your head around that for a minute? Like, 8th grader, I'm thinking I'm going to die because of anxiety. Anxiety is real. It is real. It is real symptoms. And it is something I've struggled with every single day. In college, I remember being in an elevator and I couldn't feel my arms and my legs. And I had to be an embarrassment my first semester in college and go to the emergency room with my RA.
Yeah.
My RA because I had a panic attack. That's something that I don't wish upon anyone. So it's important for you guys to know that this just isn't a phase in my life. This is something that I deal with every single day, day in and day out. Okay. Your life, Yep. Okay. Your life is made up of a series of situations, and how you deal with situations will shape you into who you become. You can either choose to fight to get to where you want to be and use that anxiety as adrenaline to move you forward in your business, or you can fight and decide to stay comfortable. Every single situation that brings you anxiety in your life, you need to make a choice. Okay. This is a story that I have. That isn't me. And it's recently when I went to convention, a lot of my fellow Black Status presenters were speaking on stage. And some of the girls that I was with at convention, everyone that I came into contact with, they were asking me, Chelsea, why aren't you speaking up on stage? Why aren't you doing that? And I said, that isn't me. That isn't me. I don't do that. That isn't my scene. I don't want to speak up on stage. I can't do that. That's a coping mechanism. I was setting myself up for the failure I thought I was going to be. That is me. I am that girl that will stand up in front of a room full of people. And that's every single one of you too. Don't get caught in that coping mechanism that you've taught yourself your entire lives of you're not good enough. Don't set yourself up for failure. You didn't even have a chance to see if you were going to fail yet. Assume you're going to succeed. Assume you're going to succeed.
Everybody write that down.
I want you to make a conscious choice in your brain every single day to rise. To rise. Fear. Again, this is perception. You can either forget everything and run or face everything and rise. Can you repeat that? Fear is either forgetting everything and running away or facing everything and rising. Choose to rise above every single day. The key to comfortable. Let's talk about the key to comfortable in your business and your life. The key to comfortable in your business and in your life is doing the things. Pressing play. Just send the message. Just speak on that stage. Be a yes girl. What's that movie where he says yes?
Yes, man.
Yes, man. Be a yes girl. Okay, well that was easy. Yes. Be a yes girl. Say yes, I will do that. If Amber asks you to get on a Zoom and speak to people, like say yes, and then when you hang up the phone, be like, you know, but like say yes, and then figure it out later, you know. But don't hold yourself back and say no. That's not me. Like I don't want to do that. If Jen asks you to go in and run a training because you're doing something successful, and she wants you to share it with everyone, say yes. You don't have to have everything figured out. Just say yes. If it's going to help you grow, say yes. Okay. So, my life may be a mess. My car may be a mess.
Oh, yeah.
My room may be a mess. But my business is clean AF. Okay?
Did Chelsea just say AF?
I did just say AF. Organize the chaos that you can control. Because the more areas in your life that you choose that you can control, watch the rest of your universe align around you. Calendar training is something that a couple people have, especially Amanda, has talked about. I have a training on it. If you would like to watch one as well, just let me know. I highly, highly preach this to my team. Calendar training is a surefire way that you can plan success in your business. There's something about human nature that loves to check off boxes, and having a daily checklist and having a calendar training, like a calendar planning session with yourself for your business and with your girls is something that is going to set you up for success in your business. Okay. We made it. Now I want to do this all together. So just humor me. Everyone take a deep breath in for 4 seconds. Hold your breath for 7 seconds. And then exhale for 8 seconds. Repeat this over and over again until you feel calm. And I want you to do this every single time you go to do something in your life, whether it be in your business or in your personal life, that causes you anxiety and causes you a lot of stress. I want you to do this over and over again, and this is the nurse coming out. This causes an autonomic nervous system response from your fight or flight state to the parasympathetic response, which is your calm state. So if you do this over and over again, it'll make you go from that anxious person into that calm person. And then I just want you to press play. Just press play in your business and your life. Thank you.